make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way.
Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, let me take this down. Woo, put them on in the chat if you can hear me, please. Thank you. Let me take that down. How's everybody doing? It is a Wednesday, okay? Can y'all hear me? Perfect. Y'all can hear me. Thank you. Big Black Sector Original. Absolutely. You are more than welcome over here. It is a pleasure to have you. Thank you for coming to check me out. Now, I may say a few things about your alma mater, brother, okay? See, because he irritated me a lot today, okay? He irritated me a lot today. That's why I'm glad I'm doing this over here. So I'm going to talk about your alma mater, brother, because I need him to slow down. Okay. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and jump right on in because throughout the day, y'all know I work a 9 to 5. Okay. And I've been taking notes. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into this. First and foremost, let me say thank you so much for loaning me a pair of seconds because time is the most expensive currency that you can never get back. All right, so let's go ahead and get through this roll call right quick. We got Chakra King. I don't know how you do it, Chakra, but welcome. Welcome, welcome. We got Chakra King in the building. Where am I? Here they go. And then we also have Jasmine TV. Hey, baby. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Who else we got in here? Joan Robinson. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Cosmic Girly. Hey, baby. Thank you so much for coming on over. Joan Robinson. Patricia Alexander. Hey, girl. How are you? So good to see you. Who else we got? Big Black Sector Original. Welcome, welcome. I think that is everybody so far. Happy Hump Day. Exactly. Happy Hump Day. So before we get into this, how's everybody day going? Is everybody all right? Y'all need anything? Y'all need some water? What y'all need? Y'all all right? Listen, my day has been oh, this has been quite a day. Okay. Quite a day. Working from home, things can get a little hectic. Okay. Systems going out, so forth and so forth. Hey, Johnny, Miss Patricia. Yes. Thank y'all for coming. Like I said, y'all seen what has been going on in these streets. Y'all seen what's been going on from Hey Davna. Thank you so much for coming, baby. Listen, I'm sure y'all have been keeping abreast of this chitankery, this clownery, this foolishness, the lies, the plays, the stories are flip flopping. So, honey, I don't know if y'all seen the title. So, this is a pretty loaded title, and I'm going to try my best to get through this, okay? This title, I think we have, what we got? 3 week old fire. We have 3 week old fire. Incontinence. Inc- that word tickles me. Incontinence and cash. We got double dares, okay? P bombs, and we have no parts. Okay, so shout out to everybody coming on in here. I'm sorry. The incontinence and cash apps is what's tickling me. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right on into this thing. That everybody that is a rolling on in. All these lies and plays. I'm about need to listen. I have me a prime hydration drink straight out the freezer. I got me a no sugar added fruit cup right here and some water. So I think I am good. Hey, El Blue. Yes, Patricia, a hot, funky, raw garbage mess. So, honey, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. First thing on the title, 3 week old fire. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this. And we're gonna move this right along. See, because I don't want to parlay around this subject too long, because quite honestly, between me and y'all, I don't give two damns in the shake. Okay? I really, really don't. I don't care. See, because the moment she said Ken called her and told her that VS and Sonny had something to do with it, I immediately blurted out, I know you lying. Because there is no way somebody in Louisiana gonna call somebody out of the country about their apartment in Northern Virginia that's on fire. But you got a disabled woman that lives in Georgia, and it's another lady that lives in Northern Virginia that has something to do with it. Then the story changed from they did it to then They paid somebody to do it. And unfortunately, Kiki is dumb enough to believe it. You're dumb enough to believe it. And then it went from, oh, well, they said it was started by a gas and they poured gas on my front lawn. Ma'am, what front lawn? What front lawn is yours? Then the story changed to, oh, well, it started in the stairwell. So if it started in the stairwell, why did the picture in the article, if that's the right one, only show flames billowing out of the window? Why wasn't flames coming out of the front of the apartment complex or the front of that building? Yes, Jasmine. Honey, something just ain't right. Okay. Shout out to Kwani. It's a whole fucking mess. Hold on, hold on. See, because I feel myself getting ready to go off. So let me do this right quick. Dear Jesus, hey, it's me. Okay, Lord. I'm gonna need you to season my words with salt that I don't curse. But if I do, I know you're gonna forgive me. But while you seasoning my words with salt, I need you to take the taste of alcohol out of Kiki mouth because every time she drinks, she goes crazy. All right, we good? Amen. Okay, let's continue. See, because something about this story ain't right. You mean to tell me you was out of the country on vacation, you get a phone call that your house is on fire? But yeah, you stay out the country and then you panel hot, but your house is on fire. Never once did she say the leasing office call. Never once did I hear her say I filed an insurance claim because I have renter's insurance. And I don't understand why Shelly and ZX is even being blamed for this, for whatever the reason. Kiki brought this story to ZX. So ZX ain't have nothing to do with nothing. And I don't like ZX right now. But y'all ain't gonna sit up here and go along with this lie against him. No, 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 no. She brought this story to him. She was drunk. Because if you also heard Kiki at ZX's today, Kiki said, oh, well, the fire marshal told me not to say anything, but I just have to talk because I've been drinking. Ma'am, that's the problem. That's the problem. Stop drinking. See, because every time you drink, shit happens. Oh, see, Lord, you didn't even let me last 10 minutes. So let's try this again. Every time you drink, something unfortunate happens. Okay? Something unfortunate happens. So stop drinking. And then it said that the daughter jumped out the window, but then the story changed to the daughter was out the country too. So the whole family out the country when the house is on fire. Okay, sure. Whatever. Whatever you say, let's roll with it. And so then it went from the fire started in the front lawn to then it started in the stairwell. Then it was the porch. Now Ken claimed he got these call recordings, but said Ken hand on the Bible. Not nobody like CX right now. I know I don't. Jeez, okay. So then hand on the Bible, Ken said, I got the recordings. But the only way I'm gonna play Ken said the only way I'm gonna play these recordings is if somebody cash at me. See, because everybody else out here running around here asking for cash apps and y'all giving it to them. So y'all want these recordings. Y'all gonna pay. Ken pulled a Funky Dineva, okay? Funky Dineva said, oh, you gonna pay me for my pain. Ken said, oh, you gonna pay me for these recordings. And if anybody paid Ken for them recordings, are you okay? Because, listen, Kiki, God bless America, okay? Because I think at this point, I'm not saying that that's dry begging. Exactly, honey. Dry begging has been running rampant for the past couple of weeks now, and I'm at the point that where I just tune it out. Okay, so moral of the story is this: Kiki lying, somebody lying, but I can't even say Kiki lying. Yes, I can. I can say Kiki lying. See, because Kiki, you mean to tell me you sat on this information for 2 or 3 weeks now and you ain't say nothing? But in the meantime, you've been hitting panels. But then I also heard Kiki say that she's been on the phone with Ken. Here's where I call another flag on the play. Kiki, you mean to tell me you've been on the phone with Ken about this situation, but not your man? You ain't been on the phone with your man about this? Huh? Let me tell you something. If something like that were to happen to me, you think I'm calling some nigga? offline and I ain't gonna be on the phone with my man talking about this and coming up with a game plan. You crazy. You absolutely crazy. And Ken knew what he was doing because Ken know Kiki will believe anything Ken says. That's my opinion. Kiki will believe anything that come out that man's mouth. Anything. So ain't no way on God's green, red, pink, or purple earth I'm gonna be sitting up on the phone with Ken. And furthermore, I thought Ken and Kiki stopped. Child, we gonna move this. Ooh, we gonna move this right along because this shit is crazy. Kiki, girl, you lying. Somebody lying. And then Ken goes over there and hit Pizarro and says, well, we're all implicated. We're all suspects in this case. What case? Explain to me. Explain to me what case. Well, the way my bank account's set up and the way these get listen, baby, gas prices going up at the same rate these lives is going up. I don't understand it. But let me go ahead and address this too, because I did put an envy chat. So yeah, I'm about to talk crazy to you. What I'm about to do right quick is finish reading what I was reading over there at Envy, see, because he kept talking over me and I was getting irritated. So I'm going to finish reading what I was reading. Now I got to find it. What was I reading? Oh, this ties into Kiki. They said Kiki claims that she has a black Amex card, right? So I went to go pull up what the requirements are for that. The American Express Centurion card or the black card is by invitation only, requiring this is where Envy kept cutting me off by over talking and slapping his Amex card on the table. I don't want to hear that. It's by invitation only, requiring extreme spending, oftentimes between $350,000 to over $1 million annually. That's how much you have to spend in a year. A year. So maybe all them vacations that she's paying for her and Octavius, that may be pushing her up to that 300, maybe maybe pushing her up to that $350,000 limit. Hell, I don't know. And then it says across existing American Express accounts, high net worth and impeccable credit. Keyword impeccable credit. I feel like that automatically knocks her off. And then it says applicants generally need an annual income of 1 million plus dollars and must pay a 10,000 initiation fee plus a $5,000 annual fee. So, do I believe Kiki has a black card? I do. I do. I believe she has a black card. I believe it's a black debit card from her bank. It ain't no American. It ain't American Express. Hell, my Cash App card is black. So can I walk around saying I got a black card? So I believe so I believe she has a black card. I do. I think it's a debit card from her bank though. Because you can get to go in and fancy it up, add all these pictures and choose a color. So I don't think she lying about that. A black colored child card. Do you see what I'm saying? A black colored rush card. Li- Not that part. So that's what I think that is. Okay, like let's just cut it out. And speaking of Kiki, and then we are moving this right along. So then there were some articles coming out, y'all. If y'all hear me moving around, because I'm about to go grab something else to drink out the freezer. So then something else came up, and it was said that she, there were some articles that came out. Some people were saying it was a fire in Virginia Beach, because that's where she lives. Bullshit. She don't live in Virginia Beach. See, because to live in Virginia Beach and you work in the DC area, and I only know that because she used to go live on her commute to work, and she would be driving into DC. If you know anything about the 757, right? That's about a good 3, 4 hour drive. I'm not gonna even say three, because right once you get up to Manassas and Dumfries, you're stuck in traffic. So that's about a good 4, 5 hour drive. See, my Cash App card black too, baby. Come on, we all got black cards. Shout out to the black card carriers, okay? And we don't need American Express. So there's no way this baby lives in Virginia Beach. Not at all. See, because I live 30 to 45 minutes from Virginia Beach. And to get to Northern Virginia, DC from my house, it's about a good 3, 4 hours. So I knew that was a lie. And then this whole Woodbridge child, God bless the families that were actually affected by that fire, honey. I hope they recover everything. But Kiki, stop lying. Okay? We're done with that. Next up on my title, I swear this part tickles me. Incontinence and cash apps. So I don't know if y'all I don't know if y'all have been. Hey, everybody coming in. I am so sorry. I gotta get better with looking at this here. Chisette. Hey, everybody coming in. Drip Zone. Welcome, baby. Miss Icy. Hey, my love. Y'all come on, greet your neighbors, greet your neighbors. In case I can't do it, moderators, please make my people feel. I hate my people. Please make everybody feel welcome if I'm not paying attention to the chat. Come on, greet your neighbors, hug them, kiss them, do whatever it is you need to do to them, honey. Welcome them on in. So, incontinence and cash apps. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with this uppity and trigs thing. I had no idea what was going on until I carried my hind parts over to the Triggs TV because I got the notification, right? So I go over there, I drop down, I said, hey, Triggs TV said, oh, there go Arn while another beef set the person. Oh, so y'all must be here for. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Honey, when I tell you I was so confuserated, I was lost, honey. I was lost like a ship without a sail. So I said, well, just let me park my hips. And then I saw Jay Dunn. I said, oh God, what in the world's going on? Next thing I know, Triggs TV decides to play this AI to play this AI video. Oh shit. Baby, he played this AI video of Uppity in her apartment. Honey, he was venting. You talk about Triggs? I hope so, cause baby, the way he made that apartment look, I almost wanted to get on the phone and call Orkin and be like, "Look, what can y'all do? Because this is this was crazy." It was an AI video of her apartment, and then there was one scene where a roach was crawling across the screen. Somebody said, "Oh, that's a prehistoric roach." I said, "What is that?" In order for you to call a roach prehistoric, that must mean either one, you're used to roaches, or two, you work with them. Because I don't know what a prehistoric roach looks like. Georgia Peach, listen, that video tickled me when she blew her breath on that roach and then leaned to the camera and said, oh, yeah, they all hating on me. Ooh, 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 baby. Well, that video Uppity said, nah, this is the AI Uppity. So when I say Uppity said, I'm referring to the AI Uppity. Uppity said, oh, honey, I got all the class. When I tell you, Georgia Peach, I held my left in so bad that I caught a headache. I'm like, wait a minute, where is. I watched it. Listen, I watched it multiple times because I'm like, what in the world? It was the cigarette. It was the tattered shirt. It was the shit on the floor. It was the roach. It was that lawn chair. And then that mirror. I'm like, whoever did this, you are. Like, it's crazy. Hey, Linda Dorsey, baby, you can't unsee it. You can't. You cannot unsee that. When I tell you that stuff was hilarious, okay? But here's where the cash out part come in. Triggs cut that off, and Triggs just got to talking about what happened, which I'm glad he did because I was confused. He started talking about this $50 cash app that he sent up. And I guess it was for. I guess it was supposed to be for her wish list. Somebody said, "Where can we go watch it?" it was at Triggs TV. I don't know if he still got that video up or not, but it was over at Triggs TV, and I think he's from the Umar sector. I, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody in the chat that knows, but yeah, Triggs TV. I want to say he's from the Umar sector. I guess him and Uppity has been going at it for some reason, but he said he sent her a $50 cash app. Well, no, he wanted to send her a $50 cash app, right? But then I guess somehow or another, I guess you told him to send it to send it to Yusuf. And from what I'm understanding, Yusuf never sent her that $50. Never sent it to her. So now my question is, oh Lord, this is about to be so mean, but forgive me when I say this, Jesus, okay? So I wonder if it was that $50 cash app that Trigg sent for Uppity, but he kept it. I wonder if that's the $50 that took him out of the bracket for needing public defender because he made too much money. Like when I heard that, unfortunately, that was the very first. Listen, I really thought maybe that $50 is what took him. I thought that $50 is what took him out of the bracket for making too much money for a public defender. Honey, and I'm just like, now why would you send this to Yusuf? Of all people. Now I understand uppity and Yusuf. Now stop, y'all. Listen. See, focus on you said probably did. Glad to know that I'm not the only one that thinks that way. So I understand uppity and Yusuf had this friendship. So you over here cutting. Listen, this is a space where I can cut up without being interrupted by Envy because he's so militant and structured. Okay. Yes, Envy, I'm talking about you. Okay. So I'm like, okay, so he never sent the $50. I said, you so you know you ain't. And then I was thinking, well, he was begging for tires too. So maybe I'm gonna get off of that. But honey, let's tap on this incontinence. Okay. So, first and foremost, shout out to Georgia Peach. Shout out to Georgia Peach. Because Georgia Peach, had you not posted this clip on their wall, I would have never known what the hell was happening. So, Georgia Peach had a clip up on her wall of Uppity admitting that she pisses on herself when she's drunk. And then proceeds to say, I can show you the piss stains, ma'am. Ma- Mm. Mm. Do you know how nasty you gotta be? You Uncle Georgia Pete. Do you know how nasty you gotta be to be able to say, I can show you piss stains? To me, that translates into I don't wash my bedding. I don't wash my mattresses. And by wash, I mean get like like a little rag or something and like a little steamer, to clean it up, freshen it up. That's what that says to me. That's what that says to me. I can show you the piss stains. You are your big ripe age pissing on yourself. I mean, you couldn't go to your doctor and at least ask for a catheter. I mean, something. Something. But you know what? When I heard that clip, Georgia Peach, this is why I'm glad you posted that. Because that reminded me of, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, when Uppity was talking about how this whole allegation of, her precious innocent baby was seen in a diaper, just to find out that it wasn't a diaper. Now, do y'all remember when Uppity, out of her own mouth, Uppity sat up here and said, my daughter doesn't wear diapers. I still have, don't invite Pinky, he will peep into your, bruh, bruh. Listen, do y'all remember when Uppity said out of her mouth that her child does not wear diapers? Then the very next statement was, there's a box of diapers over here that I've had for 2 years. Y'all remember that? Because I know. Yes, y'all please sub to Georgia Peach, honey. Every now and y'all got to pay attention to her wall because she be catching stuff that people take down, i.e., my live. Okay, she'll grab them clips and put them up there. Um, but Uppity said there's a box of Pampers in her house or diapers that she's had for 2 years. But she said her daughter doesn't wear them. Right? Wonderful. So now that you admitted that you piss in the bed, okay, Georgia Peach remembers it. Lou remembers it. Okay, so y'all should know where I'm getting ready to go with this. So if your child don't wear diapers, you got a box of diapers in your house for 2 years, and you sat up here and you admitted that you suffer from incontinence issues. Because you're too old for me to say you pee in the bed. You suffer from incontinence issues. Baby, that says one thing to me. That box of diapers really yours. And if it is, hey, listen, they make adult diapers, you know? And so the only thing we heard was she has a box of diapers that she's had for 2 years. Not laziness. Listen, she said because I mean, who doesn't pee? Then she say something like, "Who doesn't pee on themselves when they're drunk?" Hello, 90% of Americans. Like, not Luke, case closed. Those are uppity diapers. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because when she first told the story, I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, what mother doesn't have an excess of diapers? Because I know both of my sisters had a plethora of diapers. So much so they had to give a lot of them away because my nieces and nephews potty trained a lot earlier than most children. So she only kept them for special occasions. But after a while, she just gave all that stuff away. But to have them still, now you admitted that you suffer from incontinence issues. Okay. And dealing with incontinence issues is really not that big of a deal. Because as women get older, as men get older, you leak a little bit. You laugh too hard, you leak a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's baby. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep it together. Hey, hey, Rodney. Listen, that's why they make what is it? Assure. You got always got the discreet adult diapers. That's why in a hospital when you give birth, they give you adult diapers. But hey, if you're a little leaky, hey, it comes with age. But girl, don't please stop coming down here to Beyonce's internet saying you pee on yourself. That's not a good look. Not a good look. Hold on, who came right in the chat? But laying there straight in your listen, to say I can show you the stain. Excuse me? What? If you can show me piss stains in your bed, we have a problem. We have a problem. And I'm leaning more so towards there's some mental instability somewhere. Just say she pees it. Just say she pee on herself. Listen, incontinence just sounds more educated, because I am an educated individual. But if you want me to say she peed on herself, girl, she pissed on herself. Okay. And it's okay if you are an adult wearing diapers. That's why they make adult diapers. Mm, I'm I'm learning the older you get, things change. They do. They definitely change the older you get. So either get a catheter, a, girl. If it ain't about the money, but we know it's about incontinence issues at this point. That is damn disgusting. Because for you to say I can show you the stains lets me know, honey, you still lay in a pissy stained bed. And piss stinks. I'm sorry. Piss stinks. So that tells me, baby, your house probably smells like a porta potty. Your house probably smells like those portable potties at the local fair. I have a problem with that. Your house probably smells like a bathroom on a Greyhound or a Megabus. I have a problem with that. But once again, hey, I ain't living there. We don't have to subject our noses to that. But honey, I just thought that was hilarious. Come down here admitting. First and foremost, you are the same individual that claims you can walk down the street and pull any man you want. You're the same individual that said all these women is hating on you and your tiny ways. But yet you pissing on yourself. That reminds me of how these men out here be running after these good looking fine women in public. But come home, they sleeping on the floor. They got air mattresses. They stink. They can't bathe. They can't cook. They can't keep a job. Their credit is shot. All their bank accounts is overdrawn. They owe everybody money, but they just so fixated on looks. So can't nobody hate on uppity, and you suffer from incontinence issues, and you're proud about it, as if everybody is supposed to get drunk and piss in the bed. No, ma'am. No ham. No turkey. That's disgusting. Yes, focus on you just thinking. Okay, that's She had that nasty brown mattress photo. But here's my thing about that, right? Now, understand she just moved. And if I heard correctly, she got new bedroom furniture or new bedding. Just moved not too long ago. And already stuff is soiled. Am I the only one that think that's crazy? I can't be. I know I can't be the only one. That's nasty. See, I'm getting sick just thinking about it. Please, ma'ams, please, sirs, if you deal from incontinence issues, don't brag about it and act like everybody is doing it because everybody does not piss in the bed. Okay? Moving right along, let's talk about double dare. I don't know if y'all was over at VS's today. VS does things and she says things that absolutely tickles me. So I guess there was a 911 pager emergency put out in a cash app. I don't know the logistics and everything else like that. However.com, there was allegations put out that there was some cash shapping going back and forth between Lemon and LGI. And I guess from how I'm taking it, and please, I'm getting ready to drop this link in a second, just in case I get this part of the story wrong, because Lemon has Lemon's lives last 40 days and 40 nights. The most you'll get out of me is an hour. After that, I'm carrying my 38-year-old tail to bed because I got to work the next day. Hey, Lady Sparkles, my baby. Happy belated birthday, honey. So somehow or another, within these pause, anybody that was at Lemon's live, can y'all please explain to me what the fuck, Benz, baby? I love me some you, but Benz, why the fuck would you get? Lord God, I asked you to season my words with salt, Jesus. So let's try this again. Benz, I love me some you, but please explain to me why you felt the need to click that link, authenticate yourself, turn your camera off, make sure your audio was good, just to go up there and say, Lemon, 911 in the Discord, please, tonight. So me, I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I want to say, oh, Benz, tell some more, tell some more. Yes, on Jesus, honey. Tell some more. Like, what's the tea? I'm thinking Benz is going to hint as to what's going down in this Discord. But honey, she would not come up off of it. Just know we need you tonight. 911. And then she left. I said, oh, party over. I said, I don't care about what's going on in no damn Discord. Lord, okay. Well, damn is in the Bible. So that's my excuse. The Bible says, curse them that curse you, okay? That's my excuse, and I'm going to run with it. Don't nobody care if you not coming out here saying what the emergency is. I'm thinking, ain't no emergency. Beans, you just wanted to be seen. We see you, girl. We see you, boo. But I do want to know what that 911 emergency was. Hey, Mr. Hold on. Is this Don Play? That is. Hey, Don Play. That Benz is so messy, but let me tell you, I live for Benz. Live for Ben. You know what? The Lord just dropped something in my spirit that I want to go ahead and clarify as well. Going back to this Kiki stuff, I don't like how people tried to throw Shelly in here as if Shelly had something to do with it. Shelly did not. Shelly was the one that said she didn't believe that VS had anything to do with it. So I don't know why Kiki decided to run off with that. But that's the period and the point in that. We're moving right along. Stop blaming my girl Shelly for that stuff. Okay, please. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Bands is messy, but I love it. I love it. She just kept saying, 911 emergency in the Discord. We need you tonight. Ben sounded like her 911 emergency in that Discord was an actual emergency in comparison to this apartment, in comparison to this apartment fire. That was an emergency. That fire at Kiki's alleged house wasn't. Now tell it. Yes, she did throw Shelly in that mess by saying, "Oh, I said was Shelly was my best friend." Shelly was just like, oh, okay. No, but Shelly said something that was good today too. Shelly said, well, when she called me and told me, I was thinking that, I would rather be the one to sit on the phone and listen to her get this out versus her come down here and tell all of this. So I just sat there and listened. That's a good friend. That's a real good friend in my opinion. Okay. But now stop throwing my girl Shelly in that stuff. She ain't got nothing to do with it. And then folks over there talking about some people over there in Envy's chat was blaming Shelly. No the hell they won't. We like Shelly over there. Anywho, like I said, that Discord emergency was more of an emergency than this fire. Now, so back to this Cash App as far as Double Dare. I'm assuming something was said between Limit and LGI, and Limit, if I'm getting the story wrong, honey, charge it to my head and not my heart. But needless to say, VS sat up there and said, LGI, I double dog, triple dog, double dog dare you to put my social security number up. And she said, and I don't want the first three digits. I want those next two. You ain't even got to put all of them. Just put the next two digits up there. She said, I had a federal marshals at your house so damn fast. And I'm like, wait, huh? Social security numbers? So then that's when I found out that I guess LG is known for leaking people's socials. I don't know that lady like that. But I know LGI, she gets down with the get down. But I don't think I don't know. But I will say this, honey. VS sat up there and said, do it, do it, do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Do it, do it, do it. I'm like, whew, she means this. She means every word of this. She said do it for like 2 or 3 minutes. And to me, that meant I am giving you a sense of urgency that this needs to be done. Then VS said, and I want you to do it by 5 o'clock. So I can go down there and do what I need to do because I don't want you to do it late at night. Then I gotta wait till 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock the next morning to go down there and file this paperwork and do what I need to do. So next thing I know, I guess VS put up a community wall post. And the post said something along, hold on, because I likes to be verbatim. Okay. Hold on, where is it? Oh, unless she took it down. She probably took it down. I think she did. Oh nope, here you go. 8 hours ago, she said, so now breathing machine says she's not going to do nothing to me first. And by breathing machine, she is referring to LGI. She says, so now breathing machine says she's not going to do anything to me first. I got to do something first. Then she will get me. Girl, bye. That tune is changing, I see. I was like, oh, not hold my oxygen. And so Via said something that I didn't even know. She said, "Yeah, um, anybody that was born around the same time as you in the same city and state or something like that, y'all all have the first three digits." She said, "So I don't want to hear about that first three digit stuff. Tell me the next two." Then somebody told me to go look at people while people just need to leave it alone, please. For the love of all things holy, people, back up out of women's business. God damn. Jesus Christ. Back up out of people's women's business. People, they ain't got to do with you. You just wants to be included. But I understand how to get your content, how you get it. Okay. So I don't think LGI is going to do anything. And then based on VS's community wall post, I definitely know she's not going to do anything if she's waiting for VS. See, because VS is a smart cookie. VS, so that's that. Now we're going to talk about P bomb. Let's see, because ZX claimed he told LG. Now I did hear him say that. I also heard him say, I told her not to do that 3 years ago. So here's my question to that. You ready? I'm sorry, y'all. This prime is so good. My question to that, when he said, I told her not to do this 3 years ago. So you mean to tell me LGI is sitting around with people's social security numbers for 3 years? That is weird. That is very, very weird. Like that would creep me out. I'm sorry. That would really, really creep me out. To know that you could have done this 3 years ago, but somebody told you not to do it. In my mind, the way I picture that, like she has this file cabinet with people's social security numbers just scribbled on pieces of paper. That's weird to me. But moving along, we are at P bombing. I think, I guess they're trying to create some beef. He a liar. Hold on. He a liar. Did she say she would 3 years ago? He said he told her not to do that 3 years ago. See, but then wait a minute. Now my question then becomes 3 years ago. She really wasn't here. What year is this? 19. This is 26. So that would have been 2023. It would have been 2023. I believe VS just got back, what, 2 years ago? So that would have been 2024. So if 3 years ago was 2023, if she's been back 2 years, that was 2024. So what reason would she have to release something within that 1 year time span that VS wasn't here? Because 3 years ago, 2023, she's been back 2 years. So between 2023 and 2024, what was the reason for even having this information to even release? Does that make sense, or am I tripping? That makes sense. Okay, thank you. Like, oh, okay. Huh, once again, that logic right there goes to show that she must have some sort of content creator beefs like the file cabinet. Because why do you have that information? Why? That is creepy and scary and a whole bunch of other things. But back to P bombing. So I guess now they're trying to y'all are on ZX's neck, honey. So now they're trying to create, I'm assuming, like a beef between the Mo 3 sector and the beef sector because of what Rico did. Now, every now and again, I watch Broadway. Every now and again. And so when I heard Rico went over there, I guess he went. This is what he explained. He went over to Broadway's because he caught Gina over there because apparently Gina was over there in Rodney's chat. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this right now before I forget. Hold on. So I guess Via said she did not even know ZX when she came back. Lou, thank you. So somewhere down the line, somebody is lying. Somebody lying. Let me see. Child, a limit could turn. What limit could have turned up Rico Mike? It was to. Let's see. God bless America. Okay. I'll go ahead and drop this link right here. I think it went through. Yep, there it goes. So Rico said he ended up p bombing his pen. He ended up p bombing because he caught Gina over there at Broadway's, right? And I may not get all the story right, see, because sometimes my mind drifts when I hear something more than once and it really don't start making sense. My mind would literally drift. I could sit here and be like, yep, not hear a word you say. So he said apparently this started over at Rodney's. I guess Gina was saying stuff about Rico and I guess about his sexuality and everything else over there at Rodney's. I'm assuming that that's what Rico said. So Rico really couldn't get at her, I guess. So when he saw Gina over there at Broadway's, he decided to confront her. Now Rico also said, I don't even deal with Broadway. I really don't deal with the Mo 3 Sunday. I don't even go over there. But I caught her over there. My question now is if you don't go over there and you don't watch Broadway, how did you know Gina was over there? Unless you was watching. That's all I'm saying. That's the part that didn't make sense to me. So needless to say, he hit the link and they got to arguing. And now somehow, at first they blame Lemon. They blame Lemon for Rico going over there because they said Lemon posted this on his community wall. Lemon's explanation was, well, I was in the middle of looking for a scary movie to watch. Y'all know he loves Chick-fil-A. You know, looking for no, not Chick-fil-A, fast food. I was looking for a movie to watch. I was about to enjoy my fast food, and some said, "Let me go see what's going on the YouTube street." So then he saw Broadway's, I guess, and I guess he posted the link on his community watch, just kind of share him out. And I believe Lemon said that after that, his phone started to blow up. That Rico done pulled out his schlong dong over there at Broadway's. So when I heard her, I'm running over there. The video gone. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm hitting up people that I know always watch Broadway. And I say, is this true? One person said, yeah, child, I was over there in the live with that. But I said, oh, okay. Well, it's true. So then I'm assuming that it went from Lemon being blamed to then they turned around and blamed IGT and Mahia. And I guess because it was said that Tulsa does shows with Mahia and she was co-hosting with Mahia. And then I guess the age old question came out. Well, how can Broadway say anything about Tulsa doing a show with Mahia when he got and these are not my words. Hey Charlie, these are not my words, honey. I'm just repeating what thus said the beef sucker. It was said that how can Mahia be talked about for having Tulsa over there when Broadway had a whole yag on his panel? And that's how Mahaya and IGT, I'm assuming, got into it and they oh thank you. She talked too much. Thank you, baby. And that's how Mahaya and IGT, I guess, got brought into it because they're just like, well, you gotta, you got Tulsa over there. So you can't say too much about Broadway. Listen, we talking about the who? Yes, honey, we talking about it. And so I'm like, I see both sides of it, but I don't know Tulsa to be. Let me choose my words carefully, because I was about to say I don't see Tulsa being problematic, but we all know Tulsa is problematic. What I will say is this: I will say this. I'll give Tulsa her credit. When Tulsa is over there with Mahias from the couple of times that I watch, Tulsa actually handles herself accordingly. So I don't understand why Mahia having Tulsa as a co-host was even brought up. I understand why, as far as an example, if y'all don't do the LGBTQIA LMNOP ABC community, I get it. I get it. But just because one person over there don't really accept the LGBT community doesn't mean that everybody in that same sector has to still have that same ideology as the other person. Hopefully that makes sense. But when Broadway went live again, baby, listen. I was tickled when Broadway said this. Hold on, chap. All this talking, your mouth get dry. Broadway said this. Broadway said, now I can't do Tulsa. I can do Tulsa when Tulsa is acting right. I'll say that. When Tulsa is acting right, I can do Tulsa. Because for real, oh God, and I hope this don't come back and bite me in the tush. Tulsa is quite comical. Because when Tulsa gets in her reporter bag, I love when Tulsa says this one thing. Well, two things. No one. Tulsa said, so what are your thoughts? When Tulsa says that, something about that just tickles me. Tulsa can turn on that reporter hat and that journalism hat real quick, and that's the Tulsa I actually like. I don't think certain people should go over there, but what do I know? I think here's my thing. I think if you know that there's a sector, or if you know that there are people within the sector that don't agree with your lifestyle and they just don't see it for you and they're always dragging your lifestyle, then I wouldn't go per se. Like Lady Snoop, like Lady Nika always say, honey, you go where you celebrate and not where you tolerate it. So I wouldn't, if I was Rico, I would have never, ever, ever clicked B Wade's panel. Ever. I would have caught Gina somewhere else. Because I'm not gonna lie. That was Rico P bombing him. Absolutely wrong. I don't care which way you slice it, which way you diced it, ain't no justifying it. It was wrong. And it was wrong for the simple fact, as a content creator, you should know how it feels to have a channel snatched. So that was absolutely positively wrong. His feelings, I'm not taking away his feelings because he felt offended by Gina. I'll give you that. But there was another way you could have handled it. That's just my opinion. P bombing is wrong. I don't care if Jesus Christ himself came down here and decided to do that. I would tell him, you're wrong. That is just, no, absolutely not. That was dead wrong. And I'm not taking the dig at anybody, especially those that feel like what he did was justifiable. I stand with Rico. I do this, I do that. Hey, that is the beautiful thing about individualism. You make your own decision. But just understand that everybody isn't always going to agree. And my opinion on that is simply this: P bombing is wrong. It's wrong when anybody do it, whether you the big dog in the sector or where you are a little peon in the sector. I don't care. It's wrong. There's no justifying it because at that moment, I feel like you cannot use your words to get a nigga up off of you. So now you have to resort to pulling out body parts, pulling out your no parts, and that's another. We're gonna talk about that too, cause, whew, ZX. I had to turn him off this morning. But there are other ways that you can argue. You don't have to argue with your penis by flashing it. Everybody don't want to see that. That's disgusting. That's just my opinion. But hey, everybody is entitled to do what they want to do, move how they want to move, say what they want to say. But as for me in my house, that's wrong. There's no. I don't care if Envy decided to porn bomb somebody, which I know he won't. But if Envy was to ever do that, I would tell him to his face, you are wrong. Period. What's Sean to say? I can say I've seen her have a bit more poise lately. I don't know if it's a permanent thing or not. You talking about Tulsa? I can agree with that. Absolutely. I could definitely agree with that. So no. So like I said, there's no justifying it. And then after that, Rico went over to Rodney's and was further explaining the reason why he did it. To me, there is no reason as to why you did it. No, 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 no. I don't care. That's wrong. And I don't hate Rico. I don't hate him, but I just feel like what he did was wrong. He feels like what he did was right. Okay, cool. But the part that really tickled me was when B Way went live for a second time. B Way was pissed. B Way was hot. B Way went live and said, "You know what? That's why I don't like y'all over here." Tell me some. See, Rico, see, you done messed it up. See, because now the next gay man I see in my real life, I'm just gonna haul off and smack him. That's that's not that's not funny. That's just funny, but it's not funny at the same time. See, because now you're just about to walk up to people and just start smacking them. I mean, how do you know they gay? Are you gonna walk up to, hey, are you a part of the LGBTQIA community? And what if he says no? So like you're not just gonna walk up to somebody and, hey man, are you gay? Like you're not just gonna do that. Cause all gay men don't look alike. All gay men ain't out here, yes, honey, death dropping and duck walking down the street, dresses and pearls and diamonds. No, it's a lot of gay men that look absolutely like you could look at them and you'll never guess in a million years if they were gay. So how would you know that unless you ask? How? And I think that'd be a little rude to just walk. Hey man, you gay? What? So no. But when he said that, I don't know why that just tickled me so bad. But that's the point bombing thing. I think by this point we are all exhausted about hearing about it. My stance on that is I don't agree with that. I think it's absolutely disgusting and it is wrong. Use your words, not your body parts. Okay? Moving right along. Next, oh, I'm flying through this. Next up, we have no no parts. Here we go. Mm. X was rather interesting today. And by no no parts, this is what I mean. For those of y'all that heard him this morning, Big said that when Jay Dunn was talking about um, her nipples and something about sitting or riding on something, X then he leaned back in that chair and said, his tallywhacker got hard. Now, can somebody in the chat explain to me why we needed to know that? Hmm? Like, and it was the way he leaned back in the chair and that voice got real deep. And he was talking about how his tallywhacker was a little, there was a lot of blood flowing through that tallywhacker. And I thought, that was, thank you. That was just, that was just too god damn much. That was too much. That was because any other time, I feel like had it been anybody else, oh my God, why would a man say that about a woman and blah 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 blah? So why would you say it? Like if your tallywhacker got hard, I mean, that should have me personally. I mean, that should have been a conversation between him and his hand. I don't know. I don't know why that. That just took me. That conversation should have been between him and Angela. Okay, like that, and then he started to talk about. I think he asked a question along the lines of, well, if it's a lesbian, then no, no, no. There is no if she's a lesbian. Like that's I don't know. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. And I also believe a while ago I heard ZX say, I think as a matter of fact, Treasure Lane was doing a town hall meeting. And and ZX mentioned something about some sexual something that he wanted to do to J Dot. And I'm just like, ugh, that's ugh. Like why? Like, do men get never mind. I'm gonna move this. He always wanted J Don. Really? Now he did make it his business to say, and J Don running around, yeah, my ass is fat. My ass. We've all seen that J Don is very curvaceous and has a, nice rounded derriere in the back. We've all seen it. Okay. But I feel not pickle princess. Y'all are sick. But that's not grounds to. Yeah. So that's what I mean by no parts. Like, for the life of us, can we please stop sexualizing people that don't want to be sexualized? Like at the end of the day, I know that's a bit of a stretch. I get it, but if it's Jay Dunn, like if she doesn't want to be spoken to or about like that, is it too hard to oblige her of that request? Okay, there my bookie goes. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
What
Charlie?
what up, boo boo? I had to go take care of the animals before I came up. That's why I was late.
Good. You boo boo. But
No,
yeah, that's about
no.
the X and the no parts, honey. Like, come on. I don't want to picture Jay Dunn like that.
Well, it's here's the thing too. Wouldn't okay? Why is it acceptable to be on YouTube to basically talk about that when in person that would be considered a charge?
Technically,
Like
you're absolutely right.
like if you did that at the workplace, you get it fired. Like, don't they have workshops on
Sexual
that?
harassment.
Why is it okay to do
Absolutely.
it on YouTube and just act like you act in real life? If you wouldn't come up to somebody and say some of the things that you say and just be a gentleman about it, be a lady about it.
Something. I
Yeah.
just, it was, when I heard it, I said, oh, Father God, help us. Like, 'cause this is crazy. It's the simple fact that he leaned back in that chair and said, yeah, but Nick got hard. Okay. So I had to go ahead. I turned him all the way down. However, ZX was actually, there was a few things that ZX said. Well, one thing that he said that I just thought was very, very interesting. And he gave a great piece of advice to Lemon. He told Lemon, hold on, I wrote it down. He told Lemon, he said, Lemon, you have to peep game. The people on the panel was asking him questions that would trigger VS and he fell for it. And I have to agree with that. Because he was trying to avoid them questions, but they kept coming and then he succumbed to it and was answering the questions, which is how now we are where we are at this point with the
Don't
whole
women
VS
always
limit thing.
fall for peer pressure though?
Always.
Because I mean, he's had the trolls get him to have his mama on here, his brother, his family, like his neighbor. Like they keep asking him until he does it. You know what I'm saying? Or justify
Hmm.
situations. I've told him multiple times, hey, don't justify to none of these people. Like you ain't
Exactly.
got to explain nothing. Don't do all that. You over
Mm.
explaining. Like don't do that.
Because when you
Um.
over explain, that's when you get yourself in a trick bag.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
now you
fall into
have to
the trick
remember the
bag.
answer that you told one person. Because trust me, three more people gonna come later on down the line to ask you that same question to see if you still have the same answer. And when it changes, now we have a problem. Now, Georgia P said, I see it kind of differently. Okay, let me see. Men approach me all the time in real life. similar to ZX.
Now,
He
when he's
needs to
on
really
his
stop
gentleman
saying things like
stuff,
that to her. I agree. I agree.
when he's on his gentleman stuff, sometimes his pickup lines are not that bad, and they're things I've heard in real life, right?
Okay.
Like, like when he says a woman's beautiful or something like, like some of his more tame things. But when you
Mhm.
go to talking under clothes or talking about your D or things like that, that's a little too far. Like, that's not how you approach a lady. Now, you may have,
Yeah.
you know, I'm going to say this as a lady myself. If a man approached me, I'm cussing you out and I'm going to call your mama or your grandmama and tell them how you talking to ladies.
Listen, I'm gonna cuss you smooth out to the point where you ain't gonna want to talk to nobody for like 3 days. I mean,
Because
I'm gonna cuss you. I'm gonna cuss you and your entire lineage out. Are you okay? Cause somewhere down the line, somebody in your family dropped the ball. So I'm just gonna roundhouse kick all of y'all. Like that. That's crazy to me. Yeah, he was kissing Lemon's ass. Oh, well. But how though? Like, that's what I don't understand. How would
I
he be kissing his ass if Lemon blocked him or banned him rather? That's the more appropriate word.
I'm going to say he's just as opinionated as the rest of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now,
We
what
all
I
got
did not,
opinions.
we do, we do, we all have opinions. Now, what I don't like is what people talk about trauma, childhood trauma. So when ZX started to talk about that,
Yeah,
I had to turn that on
that
down. I said, you're not about to have that festering in my spirit all day. Absolutely not.
that's that's something you only bring up in a mental health way and not
Hmm.
something that you bring up in a beefing way, in my opinion. You don't play on somebody's trauma just like you don't play on somebody's family member's death, or you don't play on somebody's kid getting in an accident or something like that. That's like wishing bad karma on yourself. That shit gonna come back in a different way. It may not come back in the way that that person got it, but that's like putting bad juju in the earth. I ain't doing that. Mm-mm.
Absolutely. Now, there was something, and I tried to go back and find this part, but I couldn't find it. I also heard ZX say something like VS doesn't like Lemon because he's not deserving of being titled king of the sector or something. And I was just like, that was rather interesting to say. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm like you on that one. Like, here's the thing: we all, even VS has admitted it and said it 1,000 times on her show,
Hmm.
that Lemon brings the numbers. Lemon is the clout.
Lemon,
Think about it.
now I ain't gonna say he the cloud now, but I will say
He
Lemon
partially
does
is.
bring numbers. I will say that. I cannot believe I'm actually saying that out loud, but but he does bring the numbers.
Good, bad, or indifferent. That's the thing about me and you both. Even if
Hmm.
whether we like somebody or don't like it, we're gonna tell the truth on
Oh
them.
yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying? Like,
absolutely.
as in the males in this sector, there are two or three that ring bells every time they go live, and I can
Every
name all
time.
three. Name off my hand. It's gonna be Lemon, KRN, and Mother. Every time they hit and Rick Reed. Can't
And
forget Rick
Rick,
Reed.
listen,
When they hit
listen.
them bells, baby, everybody's like, "Ooh, what they time at?"
See, because I'd be the first one running over there. And shout out to Treasure Lane for making it to Miami for this
Can
cruise.
I say this for you, Armand? This is
Sure.
something she didn't say because they'll be saying you just do it because it's your man. Shout out to Envy because you starting to ring them bells too.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to make sure he continues to ring bells. See, because Envy is very short tempered. Very short tempered. I'm trying to
And
calm him down.
I will say, regardless if you like ZX or you don't like him, same thing with Ken. When they go live, sometimes you be like, "Ooh, what they talking about?" Because they be messy as hell.
Hmm. Oh wait, I didn't even read this comment on the screen. I'm so glad you brought this. I'm so glad you typed that in this chat. And he does talk under women clothes often, like he was doing about Claude's mother-in-law. Let me tell you something. I'm glad you typed that in there, and I didn't even read it before I just tapped on it, but I'm glad I did. Listen, listen. One thing that absolutely grinds my gears is for my name to be thrown into some that ain't got nothing to do with me, and it ain't got nothing to do with envy. If your issue is with Claude,
Keep it on
would
that.
you ask? If I would let envy give my mother, my grandmother, or my children a bath, are you okay?
Whose mind space goes to that though?
Hello.
Because here's the thing, I gave my grandmother that, but here, like, who thinks about who's going? No, it's just you got to do what's got to be done. It don't matter who do it, and you ain't gonna be thinking
Exactly.
about it in that moment.
Mm-mm.
You're
You
gonna
just
be
gonna
thinking
do
about
it.
what's you got to do what you got to do and make sure whatever's done is done. But I don't ever want to think about nobody on here in their skeevies. I don't want to think about their private parts or washing no booty crack. Like, you need to wash your booty crack, but I don't
Well,
want to
honey,
think about it.
well, obviously we got some people that don't wash their booty crack because they don't even wash their bed sheets. They talk about pee stains. But
Woo!
anyway,
I heard about that one. I heard about that one.
mm,
I saw
and
those videos.
incontinence much. But anyway,
I'm gonna say I
so
had
I
a
didn't quite
baby,
understand that. Uh huh.
and they say that when women have babies, we sometimes can have incontinence. Now I'm not,
Exactly.
I've never had that problem in a bed because
Oh,
I go
hold
to the
on.
bathroom beforehand. Beforehand,
Okay.
I make sure it's
Hold on. I'm
empty.
about to bring you up. Let me
Ooh,
make
we
sure this
got
is
some
who I think it is.
messiness.
Lady Sparkle.
Ooh, we
Hi.
got our ladies.
How you doing? Hey,
Let's get it. Who the hell talking under somebody's clothes? What the hell? Look, this how some of y'all
child.
be looking on her. And I met him. I know him personally. I seen him at the Bank of America. Child, he was so child flavor. But
Oh
yeah,
my
what's
God.
up? We're talking under women's clothes. Child.
Child, who ain't
Yeah,
talking under women's clothes?
there's so much going on. Kwani going off over there on Cookie. Talking about Cookie ain't shit. She done been to jail 150 times. Oh, it's so much going on. Child.
Hold on,
Oh,
Cookie
everybody talking about this damn.
Monster?
Yeah, she said that bitch
What?
ain't shit. She said her stinking ass, all them goddamn sons that went to jail. Oh, child, it's a lot going on. Everybody
Oh
just
my
fighting every
God.
fucking.
My
Ken and
God,
Octavia's
today.
going back at it again. God damn it. He said he don't give a fuck about VS. Ken did. God damn, everybody fucking swinging. Ooh, child. This is some shit. Tommy and Rico over there fighting right now with Jay Wilson. Child, it's a lot going on.
What?
Uh, uh, Stephen done called a room stanker, chair breaker.
Oh, so y'all decided to go straight pandemonium today. Got
Everybody fucking fight. They done ate Jay Dunn ass up. God damn.
how?
Who
Wait,
just
what?
said?
What?
Somebody said. A child, Mahaya and them, Mahaya and IGT over there fighting with Jay Dunn. It's all kind of shit going.
Lord,
What?
today. What
Baby,
had
Tommy
y'all
over there.
y'all niggas would wait. Y'all would wait until I go. Oh my God. Honey, cause
Clutch my pearls.
I'm getting ready to pull a envy, cause y'all know how envy will be quick to say. Now
Mm, child.
I ain't no hater, honey. I'll tell you where the content at. But honey,
Baby, there is
Okay,
a
so we got
lot
Mahaya, we
going
got
on.
Mahaya, IGT, and J Dunn going at it.
Oh
You said you
Lord.
got Tommy and who?
And Rico, well, Tommy a bit drunk trying to talk about Rico. Top Passer, you was right. Oh my God, Rico called Tommy slow, said he get a check, he drunk.
Oh
Child, I'm
my
just waiting for
God.
Rico to hit the link. Stephen came into my chair breaker or something he called room shaker. Child, child, that's a lot going on.
What?
Rodney and Jay Dunn going at it over there. That's a lot going on with these motherfuckers. God damn. Everywhere I go is just war in these streets.
Everybody
Quan,
is just going off.
everybody. Kwani versus Cookie. Kwani said ZX don't bring Cookie up to her motherfucker because Cookie couldn't stand up here. Besides on goddamn YouTube, she done been to jail letting people take her cookies, all kind of shit. Baby, everybody.
Hey,
Child,
ah,
we need a
this is
bulletproof vest
crazy.
in this mofo, it seems.
We gonna sit behind the table and get with the church folk, get our holy oil, and we gonna sit behind R and Y and N because god damn it, everybody just going crazy.
Lady
Listen,
Sparkle, I
honey.
got the
But
holy
Ooh.
water, baby. I got the holy water. Woo, we gonna need it.
fourth, I'm
When did
fourth, I'm
Cookie
on each.
Monster come back to be beefing?
I don't know if she back, but I know ZX brought her ass up and Kwani said, "Don't bring that bitch up to me because she done been in jail so goddamn much. How many goddamn kids did she make crack babies or some shit? Ooh, Kwani, all of them going off. Shit,
Yeah, I
they
was
fight
like,
Damn.
like
you are. Well, I was like, where Cookie Monster at? I ain't seen her in so long.
Cookie,
Ooh.
shit, who knows? Gosh, a lot going on. These motherfuckers is crazy, honey, and they don't give a fuck. But let me get back over there. I love y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all hit
Go
that
get
Thank
love
you
Mr.
comment
for
shit.
the
Simone.
Stop.
baby.
Go back,
Hold on,
Mr.
hold on,
Simone,
Stack.
so
Hold
you
on,
can fill us
hold on,
in.
hold on.
Oh,
You about to
wait.
don't drop. I'm gonna drop you so it don't affect
Oh, you gotta
anybody's
drop me. Yeah,
audio.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it don't
Yeah, but
Thank
bother
you
baby,
for
me.
it's
coming,
a
boo.
no.
I'm
It's the thing. It's the YouTube because the streamer you got to drop because Rodney was doing that too. Child, I'm still trying to figure out why the hell what's his name? Rico and Kiki was going at. Damn, everybody just swinging. It's just the
yeah,
year to
ooh,
swinging year.
I think this gonna
Ah,
be a night where I'm gonna be up
mm.
for a little while later than normal. But thank you so much for coming, Sparkles. I
I
love
love
me some you,
y'all.
baby.
Joy.
How
And
you
love
go?
everybody. The RNY TV
Hey.
watermelons.
Have a good
Hey,
one, baby.
Charlie.
Rico.
Charlie, send the angels down. Please, we need some prayer, honey.
We
7 Day
need
Adventist
some.
prayer.
We
Something up
I'm
in
need
gonna have
here.
something.
I'm gonna
Wait.
have to go to the Baptist
Huh?
church and the Catholic church at the same time.
Okay, because I'm looking at these streets and it is pandemonium. So I see y'all in
I
these
love
streets.
it.
Thank you for
Bye.
coming,
Love you,
Rebel.
baby.
Love you too, baby.
Yes, baby. Love you. Love you.
They snatch your wigs and edges everywhere, ain't they?
I mean, honey, they snatching edges from people that ain't got no edges.
We didn't
Oh,
even know all that was going on, RNY.
okay. Uh, damn.
Damn.
Yep, I see room shakers. Like, God, have mercy.
The
Yup,
board is full.
listen.
As Broom Shaker would say, the board is full.
Okay. YT unsub me from Mahaya's. Y'all have the link. I'm gonna grab some tea and come right back. See now, Mahaya got 50 million different channels. I think it's
Girl.
what I got to drop TV, and then it's like two other ones.
I know I got the drop. I'm on that one. Let me see if he's live on that
Okay.
one or not.
Okay. Vibrant says she about to go get it. Thank you, Vibrant.
Okay, he
Good.
not on I got the drop. I can tell you
He
that
not
because
okay.
that's not
Good.
the one he's on.
Dang. Woo. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really had. Now ZX did throw some shade at Envy. ZX was just like, um, Envy can never get a story right. He relies on his chat. Most content creators rely on their research and they rely on the chat because content creators are not omnipresent. Okay. Content creators have jobs, so they're not in every chat every day, all day long, gathering information. They're not. And so then he said, then he said, watch. VS is trying to hitch her wagon over there to okay, thank you so much, Vibrant. She dropped in the lab. Thank you, baby. And
That's tough.
then yep. And it's like one more. But I think I got to drop TV. That may be the one where he does his political stuff. And in the lab is the one where it's all the mess. I'm not too sure. But he was like, yeah, VS is trying to hitch her wagon over to Envy next. Watch, she looking for some place to go. So both of them can be boring together. What? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Drop her wagon to who?
He said VS is trying to hitch her wagon because I guess he's assuming that now she needs somewhere to go. And then he was like, yeah, VS is trying to hitch her wagon to Envy. Watch, both of them can sit over there and be boring together.
Okay, first off, that is not a thing.
Okay. I mean, come on.
That's
Who VS does not need to hit and and I'm not bigging her up, making her bigger than everybody else because I feel like all content creators have that their niche, they have something that they bring to the table. So everybody is equal. Yes, one content creator may have more numbers than the next, but it doesn't negate the fact that they're a good content creator. And at the end of the day, and I'm not saying this from a place of personal feelings, but Envy is good at what he does. He
yeah, and
Envy has a way of getting through all of the fluff and just getting directly to the meat and potatoes. And if he's wrong, he'll say he's wrong, and then he will want somebody to correct it.
oh, and to whisper where this is going down. This is all going down on Room Shakers. It's not going down at Mahia's house. Just
Oh,
to
it's
say.
that room shakers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She done opened the
oh, I
gates of
do
hell,
see
child.
IG. Okay, I do see IGT, China, and Jay Dunn up there. Let me
IGT and
see.
it was just up there with Jay Dunn, so
Okay.
I suppose that's where it went down. Just letting people know so if they want to catch the replay, if Shaker keeps it up, because sometimes she don't when they bad. Um,
Exactly.
I was just
She'll
letting
be
y'all know.
quick. She'll be quick
But
to throw it that way.
I
Yes.
don't think Envy does his own thing. VS does her own thing. They're
Yes.
totally two different kind of content creators.
Absolutely.
Envy likes to report on the news. VS likes
Yes.
to create the news.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to put it. She'll create it and report it at the same time. And I can respect that. Especially when the news is involving her. I
Well,
can respect
you
it.
got you got to think about this. In the beef sector, she is an
Hmm.
OG, right?
Yes.
So all of the OGs, I don't care which one you name, if they come out here and they get on that board, their name is going to ring bells every single time. I don't care
Big
which one it
facts.
is. If they want to shake the room and shake the board, as Broom Shaker would say, they can do it, and their name's going to ring bells, and it's going to be in everybody's title because
Absolutely.
we're all going to report what we just saw happen was
Hmm.
in retrospect.
Absolutely.
And so that's the way the content game goes, right? So
That's true.
Lemon has
Hey,
his
big
spot,
man.
and his is the night messy spot, right? And a
Hmm.
lot of stuff goes down there, and sometimes we talk about it because it gets real good and juicy. And then VS does sometimes in the morning. YTC, like how many times we talked about YTC's morning show because something juicy went down?
Okay, listen. And
It
no shade.
happens.
You know who else's morning show I be tuned into? And oh God, and I regret that I'm even saying this out loud.
Who, girl? Tell me.
Binary.
Oh, Binary. I will say this. Binary is messy. He is good and messy. He's
Let me
messy,
tell you one
and
thing that
he'll spin a
pissed
narrative.
me off this morning. Binary, if you hear this, hear it from a place of love. And I want you to lean in real close because I can't say this too loud. Because Binary, this is just for me and you. Stop all that goddamn rapping. I'm sick of that shit.
Can I say
That,
it the way that you want to say it, but I ain't gonna say it
please
because
do.
I'm
Please do.
you too damn white, Binary. I love you.
I'd be like Binary. But let me tell you the funniest part about Binary rapping today. And Binary think anybody caught this.
He
Binary
too
was
nerdy. I
rapping.
love him, but it's true. It's true.
Binary was rapping. And if y'all was in there and y'all heard it, Binary had to clap to keep himself on beat.
Binary. You know what? We need to have a don't rap. I don't make up my own stuff. I will
Listen,
straight up do some Eminem or saying or whatever I could think of to do with.
baby.
But if I can stay on beat now, what's your
Baby, Binary was rapping and clapping, trying to keep herself on beat. I said, oh, okay, this must be the Asian side of you coming out. All right. But all that rapping, it's the rapping and then it's the imitation of all the content creation. Nigga,
can I be
just talk.
messy? Can I just be messy for a second?
Yes.
He's still better than Shakim.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. There's some people who have the
Ugh.
gift and some people who don't. There are some people who could just naturally. I'm not behaving, big man. I'm not. I'm being messy. I'm gonna get in trouble. Um, there's some people who have the gift of it, right? They have the gab. They can write. They have the pen. They can do it off the top of their head, right? But there's some people who just that you're not meant for that, baby. Just it's okay. It's not your thing.
One thing
It's
I
all
can
right.
say about
He
Shakim
funny.
has, well, I about to say that Shakim has a comedic flair about him.
Now, I'll tell you the way that his raps would be good if he didn't
Hmm.
take it so serious and he started doing it about funnies because I think if he incorporated his characters into it, it would come out better. Because I think that's the true authentic him. I think when he's trying to do the other stuff, he's trying to be too serious, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's just not him. He is comedic. Lean into your comedian side.
Yes. But let me tell you the one, oh God, and I hate that. I'm bringing this up. One thing that makes me annoyed is when the heat sits over there. Wobbly eye, pendulum eye, double da double. I'm just like, what the fuck is this Dr. Seuss Mary Poppins rhyming going on? Wobbly eye, set it by eye, the better, but I'm like, all right, I'll be back.
He,
Outside of that, Shakim has a comedic flair like none other.
oh, when he does his little characters, he is funny. He should stick with that. It's like I'm gonna say it's like everybody's got their strong suit and their weakness, right?
Mhm.
Everybody's got like me myself, and I am not the greatest singer, but I love doing it anyway. Um, but we're not gonna talk about that. And
What? What you
but
about to do?
I love my singing and stuff. But at the same
Oh, I
time,
love
I
singing.
know that my me being goofy funny,
Mhm.
it to me is like that's my thing, right? That's my goodness. That's where I shine at, right? But everybody has it, and even if I like you or I don't like you, and there's
Oh,
very
Big Man said they can't rap better than him. I mean,
big man, we're gonna have a
eh,
versus again. We're gonna have a
eh,
versus again.
talk your smack, Big Man. I ain't mad at it. I mean, Big Man said, who can out rap me? Okay, I ain't mad at it. Okay, so this is happening at Room Shakers. J Dunn and China White is now arguing. Baby, listen, listen, listen. Because I am highly
Child.
interested in this. And like Envy says, I ain't no hater. I'ma tell y'all where the content is. So we're gonna wrap this on up because
I'm gonna share
I
you
want
the
to go.
link.
Yeah, send me the
Yeah,
link,
yeah, I'm gonna send you the
honey,
link, girl.
because I don't know how to redirect nobody. But what I am
Oh,
gonna
I
do,
can teach you how to do it.
good, because what I am gonna do. Oh,
Girl, I'm gonna put it right now in the back chat for you, girl.
thank you. So I can put that in the chat. Cause listen, to God be the glory. Okay, that's all I can
We gonna
say.
be nosy, y'all. We gonna go over here and go, ooh,
I
child.
mean, pure nose. Let me copy. And y'all, if y'all know where Room Shaker at, don't worry about it. Click this link right here, and that's where y'all can find her. Okay.
And you gonna love it, I promise. It's real good.
Listen,
Mhm.
honey, we about to go ahead and wrap this on up.
Thank you for
Okay.
having me, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and
You're
sneak down and go run in
welcome.
them bush. I'm gonna
Okay,
go
I'm
run
going
in
to
them
go over there
bushes.
too. Get ready to run right on over there. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out with me on this Wednesday. Oh, one more thing before y'all go. Let me make the announcement of who my co-host is going to be for episode 8 of Girl Talk. It is none other than, y'all ready? Is you ready? Let me see. Is you ready? Huh? Drum roll. It will be M. Bernadette. I've already reached out to her. We talked. And it is going to be my baby, M. Bernadette. She's going to come kick it with us for this episode of Girl Talk, episode 8. And y'all, like I said, I'm going to be rolling some things on the pipeline so we can make it, it's already interactive, but I want to make it fun. So y'all hang with me. I promise y'all. The more y'all hang with me, I promise I'm going to make it amazing. Okay. And like I normally say, I counted not robbery that you all came, and spend a couple hours, well, no, an hour and 32 minutes with me. I really, really appreciate it. I
Way
really
up,
do.
play the game,
From the
bro.
bottom of my heart. Hang out with you. I love you. Love you. Nobody needs you. Thank y'all for hanging out. Oh, Charlie, I got your poll. I'm doing my poll too. Night, baby. Okay, I promise. All right. See y'all in the- Bye.